Hello. First, thank Sarah and the Chambers for allowing us to have a voice out here to give everybody and hear us out. My name is Ira Turner. A little bit about myself. I'm 45. I'm married. Lindsay, she's a paraprofessional here at the as a pre-K. Two boys here in the school system. They're fourth grade and kindergarten. I've always lived Fostoria pretty much my whole life. I have a few stints where I moved out, but I mean, this is my home. This is where I've always lived. I work at Poet here in town. I've been there for about 10 years. I work one of them crazy schedules, 7 to 7. I switch between days and nights. So I got my blessing from my company, my bosses. They fully support me for this endeavor and doing whatever is needed to adjust my schedule for this. So I thank them for that. I did graduate about 95. I've always been involved in athletics here. I wrestled, I played football. Even after graduating, I've coached junior high wrestling. I've coached junior high football, biddy, youth football. We had a youth football program. I coached that. I've done biddy wrestling. I did basketball at one point too. I've always been drawn to kids and helping them succeed in whatever they do. I love being around kids, their enthusiasm, their passion, and I like encouraging that and developing that. I did go to school for a year, University of Findlay for a year. It's one of the things that just wasn't for me. And one of the things, graduating from school, you're always pushed, go to college, go to college. So that's what I did. That's what you're supposed to do. I like now the new climate of pushing for trade schools, pushing for vocational schools and stuff like that. I love that. And I definitely think that needs to be done because not every kid is going to excel in college. I didn't. It just wasn't for me. And I'm glad I found that before I racked up a huge bill, So it's definitely something that, needs to be encouraged more with these kids nowadays. Like I said, I've worked many jobs here and there until I found, the company I work for now, which has really been, a great thing. Moved up in it and up to shift supervisor, and still my plan is to go get some schooling and continue moving up in there. So I'm always working my leadership skills and anything to help improve myself and, encourage anybody else to improve themselves too. I don't know, as far as my political views, I've always kind of been independent. I've never been on the side of anything. I'm always one that can see the both sides of everything. And I mean, you can talk to my wife, it drives her nuts. She'll talk about one thing, I'll say, what about this side of it, or what about this? And it's just the way I've always been. I like to dig deeper into subjects and kind of really try to learn more as I can into them. I hate the current political climate of, either you're with me or against me, and I don't believe that. We all have our differences, but there's so much more we have in common that we need to share with each other, and we need to really embrace that more than our differences. Overall, I just want what's best for this community. I want what's best for this school system, these kids. And in my opinion, it doesn't really, in the long run, who gets elected is less important than the community involvement. If we have an involved community, it doesn't matter who's on the school board, this school system will succeed. And that's the biggest thing we need to get is community involvement. Get them in the system with the kids or just anything else that can work. I can't say I'm here with a hit list of things that I think need to be fixed and adjusted. I think they do a lot of great things on the school board. A lot of great improvements. I do, work in concession stands at a volleyball tournament. I don't know how many compliments they got for that legacy hall there. It's amazing. And all the other schools just look at it like, that is, looks great. So there's a lot of good things going on, and I want to be part of it. I want to be part of helping it, part of the community voice for this. I want to be here to help support the superintendent. He succeeds, we all succeed. The board, the teachers, the students most of all. That's our job, is to give him everything he needs to work the plans, the goals that he has. And that's what we need to do. I just want the kids to I want to inspire these kids with hope for their future. I want them to succeed in whatever they choose to do, whether it's a factory job or continuing to work your PhD. And then I just want, I want them to leave their legacy.